people would send me air checks as a consultant all the time, and I would listen to them and critique them and send them back. And it was so that as a consultant, when I went to a station, I could say, yeah, I've got 2 women and 2 guys here, and these people can do this. And I heard these 2 guys, and they were in Thunder Bay, and I thought, you know, these guys have a certain chemistry about them, and they sounded not dissimilar to another pair of DJs in Los Angeles. And so I said, send me more tapes, send me more tapes, send me more tapes. So for about 6 or 8 months, they sent me tape, and I was consulting CFOX in Vancouver at the time, and they had never been able to find a proper morning show. So I said, I've got the show for you. And they hired Larry and Willy, and 25 years later, Larry and Willy are still on the radio. And the interesting thing about Larry and Willy, and it's an interesting thing too about talented people and even talented content or television programming, not everything hits with a bang. Larry and Willy didn't hit with a bang in Vancouver. It was a very tough year. The people at the station didn't like him, the audience didn't like him, and they just didn't fit. They did, but the audience wasn't used to it. And I give Moffat credit, they held on for a year, and by the time the year was up, they had ingratiated themselves to the people in Vancouver. And it's not dissimilar to, you know, Seinfeld and All in the Family and shows like that sat at the bottom of the ratings for years. You know, people didn't like those shows. They were different, that's all. So sometimes, you know, sometimes your first instincts aren't right, but sometimes they might be right, and you just have to give it a bit more time, that's all. Just give it a bit more time.